And we're back with Lee, Sherry, and Gemma. Um, to we're really here to discuss our coaching certification program. For those of you who don't know, Relationship Reinvented is now certifying coaches, life coaches, relationship coaches, spiritual coaches, twin flame coaches.
Why would we do that?
Why would we do that? Well, that's a good question, Lee. When Lee and I were coming into union, and we're laying there and we're thinking, man, this is what I want to do. I just feel like this is my mission, and our mission is to go out there and change the world. We had no clue that sitting in front of the computer all day, every day, and going into session after session after session was part of it, and we enjoy it and we love it. However, we know we need to be out there. We have some really great opportunities to speak with some really great people, to be a part of some amazing conventions with likeness of you name it, and that's part of our mission. So we have all these coaching clients and all these root camp clients and soul extraction clients, and what are we going to do? We don't want to be out of the mix. So in my dreams came the coaching certification program years ago. So it's now manifesting, and we now have what we call the Relationship Reinvented Certification Program. We have a wide variety of coaches already certified, and I really want to focus on them. Before that, I want to focus on the mission and what it is that Lee and I are doing in our mission. We knew that our mission was to get a yellow dog to go along with a black dog. Thank you.
Because, black and yellow lives matter.
I all lives matter. Let's.
All life
Yeah.
matters.
Thanks, Gemma. The vision keeps getting broader and broader and broader and bigger and bigger and bigger. The last dream I had was us with our coaches, and we were sitting at a long table and we were discussing board things and what we were doing next with the business, and who was doing this seminar in New York, and who was doing this seminar in LA, and who was doing this seminar in Florida, and who was doing this seminar I'm way up here in Washington, way over here in Washington, and way up here in Oregon, and we have coaches everywhere. We have been tethered to the computer for so long, and that we don't want to get away from that. We're not getting away from that. We're still keeping on clients, not as many. We're going to be, we're referring. We know our missions to get out and speak to the masses, public speak, and do interviews and do these big workshops with names that we don't even want to put out even yet, but they're up there with the people that you see on TV and that you read in books, and the interviews that we're getting and the TV interviews that we're getting. And though it may be quiet now and what we're doing now is quiet, 6 months from now you're going to be like, I didn't even know you guys were doing that. It's just because that's how it is, and that's just how long it takes for the process. However, the goal is coaching clients, people who come to us for coaching. We have a wide variety of coaches that will handle all of your coaching needs. And when it comes to root camp, soul extraction, things of that, we're still doing personally, but in the very near future, we're going to be referring to our very well educated coaches.
I need to step in.
I knew it was coming.
If I could, please. We didn't educate them.
Ah.
We broke them down on what
That's
they
right.
thought education was and showed them the truth about why we're able to be in union, and allowed them an inner working or an inner view of what they really need to see within themselves to be able to help guide people into the inner selves to find the truth about unconditional love and how you can be in union with it. And it's been very, I have to admit, when I first thought, okay, when she said, let's do the coaching thing, I thought, I don't know of anybody who's going to be willing to invest in themselves and be able to go through this. And then all of a sudden, the people that we felt were going to be a part of it, stepped forward. It was almost like they put themselves, they said, yes, immerse me into your pain. And I was like, wait a minute, we're immersing you into your pain.
Some of them are still in their pain. That's amazing to me.
And it is. And what's happening is we're watching them grow, and we're watching them open the doors to love in such a way that it's almost like it was almost uniformed with energy to come together to be able to help others find the truth of their energy. So we're going to tell you, we put them through what the 9 years of hell we went through. We're putting them through it. They're not going to be somebody that when you talk to them, they're just going to go, yes, let me coach you into. They're going to ask some very tough questions. They're going to test your limits because, trust us, we're testing their limits. And we're not even showing them past the limits that we know that they have. We're showing them how to love anyway.
We're not going to refer you to an incapable coach. That's important. To a coach who can't handle what you're going through.
What we're finding is that when you're not ready to go into the truth, these guys were the ones that have come forward are the ones who are willing to embrace and accept the truth
and do the work
and then be able to show others how to do this work, because everybody can point to soul searching, but nobody can point to what soul searching is. We promise you, these coaches are going to be able to show you soul searching in a way that you could not even fathom before. And even when we're doing these classes, we're watching them and we're going, ooh, spikes. And we're seeing the spikes, and then we're seeing the heartbreak, and then we're seeing the pain. Then we're seeing them put love into that pain in such a way that we know we're building a family that's going to be able to support the family that was already in place. And our family looks really funny as a unit, but we promise you this unit is going to be the new world, the new earth.
We are in contact with these coaches daily, in their daily lives, in our daily lives. We are mentoring them as much as anybody can be mentored. We're not going to just throw them out into the world as coaches. As coaches are flexible, coaches are courageous, coaches are confidential, coaches are not textbook things. We are really going into human emotion with our coaches and showing them their own pain and their own abandonment and their own hurt and their own realities, so that they can coach you from that, from theirs and from ours. Apparently, we need to do some coaching with our dogs, because they know no obedience. However, our coaching certification program is there for you. If you or you, please stop. If you've ever felt like you needed to be a life coach, or a spiritual coach, or a twin flame coach, or a business coach, or a personal coach, or a family coach, or a divorce coach, or a kids coach, whatever genre you've ever felt like you needed to help change the world in that way, that's why we're here. That's part of our mission, to help you achieve that mission. we're offering this certification program to show you that it's possible to open that gateway so you're able to do that. Did you throw that outside?
No, they're laying on the couch.
Okay.
I turned on the
Okay.
dog show.
Disney
Clifford.
Junior.
No, Clifford the dog is on.
Our certification program is set aside from all other certification programs simply because we're going into human emotion and we're teaching them how to coach from there, how to coach from connection, how to coach from abandonment, how to coach from pain, how to coach from suffering, how to coach from hurt, how to coach from where they've been, and how to coach from where we've been. So if they haven't been through a certain scenario, we have, and they have that to coach from. And we're there for our coaches. We're there if our coaches need help, if our coaches need guidance, if our coaches need coaching. We're there for our coaches 100%. And our certification program, that's what sets it aside from all the others. If you feel the calling to have ever been a coach or have ever helped others in that way, get a hold of us, because our coaching program, that's what it's for. It's for those who really have been the coach in their family, who have been the coach who helps their friends with their relationship issues, who helps their friends with their marriage issues, who helps their friends with their family issues. That's why we're there. We want to make it public that Lee and I have never stopped following mission, and we never will stop following mission. And we know that what the universe puts in front of us, which is coaching and root camp and soul extraction and healing series and seminars and workshops and public speaking, all that has fallen into place. And now we know that we need to clear the schedule some so we can travel and fulfill some of these obligations. But we don't want to leave those behind who need coaching, who need guidance, who need advice, who need someone to talk to. That's why we're putting these coaches in place for you to lean on, to comfort, and to be a sounding board for you. And as for root camp and soul extraction and all that, they're also being instructed in how to run these programs and how to be there for you in these programs so that they are just as effective as if we were doing them personally. And it frees up our calendar so that we can go out and we can do these seminars and we can do these workshops and we can do these appearances and we can do these TV shows and we can do these conventions, and we can continue to grow and continue to follow universal mission. All we can do is follow what the universe puts in front of us, and this is what the universe is putting in front of us. And we just want you to know that we're not leaving you in incapable hands. We are leaving you with the best trained coaches that we can possibly train, and will continue to until they're ready to be put in front of you. We're right now revamping our website, putting their bios up, putting their pictures up, and we're going to be featuring a coach a month, featuring their blogs, doing radio interviews with them, doing video interviews with them, talking to them personally, and featuring one a month, as well as constantly posting all coaches' blogs, keeping them up on our website so you can pick the right coach under Relationship Reinvented for you. The mission is bigger than what we ever dreamed it would be, and all we can do is continue to follow it. The dreams that we get and the visions that we get are always above and beyond even imagination. And I know that Lee has some things to say, and we want to keep this kind of short, but we want you to know that we're not falling off the grid. We're not leaving the groups. We're not We are not going away. We're just delegating and allowing others to take over some responsibility, and we want you to be able to trust our coaches as much as you trust us.
On that note, normally Sherry's the one who gives you the no bullshit answer, so it'll be my turn to give you the no bullshit answer.
What?
What we've done is we've ripped them to shreds. We showed them the truth. Behind what we say is unconditional love, we took them all the way past their conditions and pushed them and immersed them in a place where they have no other choice but to tell you the truth. Yeah, it sounds challenging, and yes, it probably is going to be very brutal for them. But you can't love somebody who's going to give you lies and allow you to live in lies. We're teaching them to show you the truth. And it will be painful, but it'll be beautiful the same way that we've talked about before. You can't birth through if somebody's telling you a lie. We won't teach them how to help you cope. That's what they do for 4 years to 8 years to show you something else. What we will do is get you to the space where you actually get heard. You know, the voice in the head. The one that's often showing you how to hide from the world. These coaches are going through it. Yes, Gemma loves to hear us preach. So, know
And
that
those coaches that haven't been put through it yet, who are still in the beginning phases, will be put through it. We're not going to throw coaches out there who are...
the ones that you will see will be marked MCC certified, will be the ones who went all the way through it. They got it, and they understand it and can speak our language. All of the other ones will be able to speak the language and be able to take you through to a stage to where you will be able to develop your own MCC. But the ones who really, truly understand our mission will only be extensions of who we are.
It's a family. It's like our kids growing up and taking a part of the business. We are grooming them to protect the brand, to protect the business, but to protect the souls of the clients who come to us, of the people who come to us wanting real, honest, and true guidance and true and honest advice in the twin flame dynamic, in the marriage dynamic, in the family dynamic. We have coaches who deal with animals, who deal with age barriers. We have coaches who deal with connection, who deal with children. We have coaches in every aspect of what you can think of, and they're really going to be there for you. And I know that there's a lot of you thinking, well, I don't want to be coached by, I want to be coached by you and Lee personally. And that's being coached by you and me personally, is being coached by one of our coaches. We're not going away. We're not going away. We're just continuing to follow mission. And for the time being, if you want to get on our schedule, there's a small waiting list, but you can. But in the very, very near future, all of our inquiries are going to be referred to a coach. And I guarantee you that that coach is going to be capable and have our backing. Agreed?
Yes.
Agreed. We wanted to come to you in this video and not only talk about our coaches, but also talk about our coaching certification program and how effective it really is, and let you know that we're here for you, and let you know that there are plenty of spaces available. We have open enrollment. If you're ready to become a coach, a life coach, a personal coach, a spiritual coach, a twin flame coach, if you're ready to take that step, get a hold of us. We have coaches who are training to be certified instructors of our course, and we are building this brand. We are building Relationship Reinvented, not for us, for you, so that the truth is out there. What Lee and I are doing is honest and it's true. And when you see us on major networks, when you see us in interviews, when you see us with high profile celebrities doing interviews, you will notice that we are only speaking the truth. We're not sugarcoating anything, and we will not accept any offer that's not where we feel that we need to be, right? Spiritually or in any way, shape, or form that's going to take any of the truth and twist it or bring any confusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's abnormal that you're so quiet.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I just don't. Here's what I'm going to say. And I'm only going to say this because it needs to be said. We're one trying to multiply to give you the one message. There is a deeper truth. There is a deeper meaning. And we're not going to put people through something that's going to be easy. If you come to us and you want us directly, or you want our coaches directly, the line is going to be the same. The one that you're going to have to step in is the one that makes you choose yourself. Period. I don't need to make this something that I can sugarcoat and say it's a beautiful experience. I'm trying to tell you, if you're ready to step in the pain, to put love in it, we had to expand the family because what you're being taught is how to cope. We're not teaching you how to cope. We're teaching you how to love. This is where the shit gets real.
Love the pain.
This is where the shit gets real. Sherry's going to tell you the really nice way. I'm going to tell you the 5D way. Shit just got real. We're training people. We're training family. And we're showing family how to be vulnerable and make that the strength. Because the moment you make that the strength, you find out the truth, your truth, and put love in it. And then allow other people to love you too. If this message isn't coming across that clear, take a step in the arena and find out what is real.
We are going to take you through the first course, which is Associates, which is going to touch on confidentiality, ethics, courage, core values. It's what I call an elementary course. It's going to touch on those things so that certification is possible. The next course, which is a personal certification course, is where we really go into all human emotion. Pain, abandonment, suffering, truth, love, conditional, unconditional. So much human emotion. And how to identify it in the person who's asking for your assistance. And how to identify it in yourself first so that you can help those people who are asking for your assistance. Our third course is Root Camp Certification, where we coach the Root Camp program so that all the inquiries for our Root Camp program to go deep in that soul extraction, how to find the root, where to find the root. It's almost like putting them through Root Camp a second time. And going pretty deep so that they're able to help you identify what the issue really is. Our fourth course is the Master Certification course, and that's going to go into the business sense, the marketing and the promotion, the taxes, the business sense, but it's also gonna cover the ACC, the PCC, and the RCC again, and reiterate all of those things to where they understand that it's not the business, it's the mission, but also trains them to know how to deal with the business aspect and how to train you to run your business the way you want to run it, with the ethics that you want to run it, but with our base foundation. If you're interested in becoming a coach, please contact us. And there's an interview process. We'd like to talk to you on Skype for a few minutes. And there's a question and answer registration. If you're interested in speaking to one of our coaches, or if you're interested in speaking to us, contact us with email relationshipreinvent@me.com. It'll be at the end of this video. We want you to know that the Relationship Reinvented certification program is here for you if you want to be a coach or if you need coached. And we have, 25 coaches now? Yeah, 25 coaches now who are going through the program. We have 11 that are now certified to be coaches, and that will be featured very, very soon. You get 4 certificates in the program, a certificate for each course. After the second course, you're certified to be a coach, and we are just now beginning to get those coaches on our website, and we're just now going to be handing off referrals and things to them. So it's a process. It takes a while. We're very proud of our coaches. Our coaches are in our group. You're going to find them in our group. Kaya and Kelly and Famke and Beth and Kendall and Laura and Tamara and Sarah and Candace and Annie and
there's
I don't, and Lexi,
there's
John. I don't want to miss one. I think I missed one. I think I
Anna.
missed one of our. I think I missed one of our first 11, and I don't want to miss one.
They've been really interacting a lot.
They're interacting a lot with our group.
You can also go, if you belong to the group, all you got to do is click on admin, and it will show them an admin, the ones that have been through a majority of what we've been teaching. Let me go ahead and give you the 5D version of what Sherry is really speaking from. ACC, which is the first part of our coaching course, is to see the values that you have. PCC is to show you how you develop those by your pain you've experienced, by the abandonment, rejection, truth, trust, all of these elements that make up, or emotions, which is the body's reaction to the mind, how they respond to these things.
Oh my God, Natalie, how do we forget her?
RCC,
Sorry.
how you extract the soul, which will actually speak to the presence of all of those things. And then Masters is how you allow the soul to speak and help the other to hear their own soul speak, so they can find the truth. So it's almost like a polishing. You strip all the way down to learn the bare place, which we really need to find out what you feel is a core value for you, and then show you how those values show up in PCC in each one of the emotions that the ego creates, because it's surrounded around ego, which is your thought processes. And then we show you how to hear the soul from all of those thought processes, interact with each one of the things that we go through. And then, like I said, in MCC is the soul's experience of being able to tell you exactly how to love in any of those cases. And then show others how they can hear their own voice in those.
We're very proud of the coaches that that are now certified, and the one I forgot was Natalie, which is
And Beth.
no, I remember Beth. Annie, you'll find in our group.
You'll find them all posted.
Beth and Candace, Kaya Famka, Kelly, Kendall, Natalie, Sarah, Valora. We're very proud of you. And those are only the ones that are certified now. There are a ton of them coming up to be certified who are already past their second course. We're proud of all of them.
Each one of them.
And we trust
very
them.
Very unique. Very able to connect the dots within themselves, to be able to help you connect the dots within yourself, to help you see something that you didn't even know was there. And this is just what they've been able to show us.
Yes.
And it's almost helped. You wouldn't believe how that's helped our union.
We have coaches that speak different languages. We are also looking for coaches that speak different languages. We have one that speaks Hebrew. We have one that speaks French. We have one that speaks Dutch. We're definitely encouraging you, if you speak another language, that would be a whole new ball game for you.
Got a new one that speaks Italian.
New one that speaks Italian, yes. If you speak another language, we're definitely ready for you, and the world is ready for you. Let's get it done, and let's change the world.
We are the ones that, and understand that this coaching program is for the light workers that want to shed light of what's in the dark. We're the ones that are doing the groundwork. This is not easy work. This is not work if you can't invest in what you really truly believe in and can feel in your soul that is true. This may not be for you.
Not everyone's accepted.
And
yeah,
we've come to those conclusions a few times, and for those, it's just that there's a few steps that need to be taken in order for you to stand into the light and stay in the light, which means there are no more secrets in your life, and being in this program doesn't create any more secrets. So know that this is something that this means you stand in the truth and you've fallen in love with it. This has not been easy. And we wouldn't have, when she convinced me that this was the path to go, I knew in my heart that it was correct. But I also knew that what we had to hear from the other side was that they were staying in their heart. They weren't trying to make believe anything. And even a lot of them have stepped into this light and were watching all the energies around them change. And their the love that they knew that existed is finding them, because they're standing in that light. And you know, it's not an easy game, because there's that part where it wants to pull you back into the darkness to keep the same beliefs. And the same beliefs were that you can't experience something greater when it comes to love. They're finding this, and they're showing it. And we're very proud of each and every one of them. So we wanted to make sure that you knew that there will be videos to come with them. There will be blog posts and radio shows, and we're going to really, really attach
to our coaches,
our family, and really continue to reach every single one of you through all of those possible ways. Because remember, we're about giving as much as we receive, and these people that have invested their heart into knowing that they were a part of this, they're coming. And believe us, we're telling you, they'll change your life. They'll change your vision. Most of all, they'll show you what change truly means. So we love each and every single one of them, and we really appreciate that they've come to us and allowed us to fall in love with them. And they will fall in love with you too.
And they continue to come. And we're going to continue to embrace them, and we're going to continue to embrace you as you come and be a part of our family. And 1,000 deep, 1,000 coaches deep, if that's where we get, if that's where the universe lets us go. It's a family.
Coaches need coaches.
And
some of you that are looking for the tools and you didn't learn it like we didn't learn it when we went to this coaching. Not to put anything down with that coaching. It's just that
The coaching
the
certification.
life experience is like when you go to coaching school, you don't really learn about life experience or how to coach through life experiences. You have to have a life experience to learn where you got to coach from. That's where we come into play.
That's what sets us apart from the other coaching.
Yeah.
From the other coaching programs, not to say anything bad about the other coaching programs because
This
we embrace
reached
them
you.
all.
If it reached you, then
If it reached you,
that's-
then get a hold of us. It's an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your future. It's a career, and it's a successful career. So get a hold of us, and we will be glad to Skype with you and email back and forth with you and get you into the program. And that's all we had to say about that. And we love you all. And we wanted to make sure that everybody was informed. We have a lot of questions coming in about how long will you be coaching, and will you be coaching, and will you be doing us personally? And we are currently not coaching personally. We are doing Root Camp still, and
the healing
the
series.
Healing Series still. If you would like to coach with Lee and I personally, email ASAP, because we are beginning to make a list to start referring. We are coming to you all over the U.S. and beyond. We're coming to Australia. We are coming to Europe. We are coming in the next 2 weeks to Los Angeles and Las Vegas. We're going to be coming back to New York. We are going to be coming to Phoenix or Scottsdale. Arizona area probably in November, right? We are going to be traveling next year abroad. Europe, we're coming to you. Australia, we're coming to you. So many places. Keep up with our Lee and Sherry on tour. You can Google that and you'll find us. That's where we're going to be. And you will be finding us at places you wouldn't even believe. Just know that we are with you, and we love you, and we adore you, and we appreciate your comments and your love and your support.
Yes, and some of you have requested that we've do or continue to do interviews with others. We've done Gold Ray Twin Flames. We've done Ulf Hokiness, and we've done Angelica, and we
Did a radio interview with Rob.
Radio interview with Rob Gaither. It was really fantastic being able to do that, and of course our soul family. The other ones that would like to talk to us, we are available, and it's just a matter of reaching out to our publicist and being able to speak to them as well. So
you can reach our publicist at relationshipreinvent@me.com. They're answering that email.
The emails that come from there personally, we do still have access to for now.
Yeah, for now. We are going to be doing a lot more. So just stay tuned and just don't be surprised when you see us, and know that we love you, and
we're not done.
We're not done. We've only just begun.
We didn't go all through everything we went through. Not to make sure that this message is heard from multiple voices. We may be that voice that you've watched throughout our journey, but we promise you we're trying to make sure that this voice never leaves. This planet needs it. Our universe needs it. And the universal message is what you repeat is what shows up. So we've got to find a way to fix that, and that's what we're here to do.
And this is also why we're training coaches. And with that being said, we're going to wrap this up. We don't want to keep you forever. This should be your whole commute to work. Know that we love you. The dogs are finally asleep. And thank you so much for all your amazing gifts we keep back here. So if you don't see yours, it's because we haven't got it. Because we put them all back here or over here to the side. Thank you so much for all the amazing crystals, rocks, and such, and sculptures and books and pictures. We do adore it all, and we appreciate it all. And we love you. You can find us on Facebook. We're still there. We're still there personally as much as we can be. Relationship Reinvented, we try to be Relationship Reinvented Work Group. On Twitter, #RReinvent. And if there's anybody wanting to take over our Instagram, more power to you. But
it's getting to the point to where
we're
our
turning things
Our
over.
personal Facebooks may end up going away at some point.
We're turning things over.
I can't keep up with the messages. I get that people need help and people are looking. And that's why we do the videos. That's why we have RelationshipReinvented.com. That's why we do Twitter. That's why we do all of the things that we do. We will never get away from giving away as much as we can receive. But understand that sometimes when it takes the personal investment to go into you, there are people that have come to us and had said, hey, I don't want you working for a living. I need your help. And they will support us and help us get there. And that allows us to give the free that we can give them videos, that we can give them messages, and all of the things that we can do. That part is coming to a part where it's too overwhelming. And we're going to try to make sure that there's more videos, more radios, more just on the spot flash sessions where we can actually do meetups and talk to all of you. But the part that really needs to be understood is that we love all of you and we get it because we came out and told the truth. We're going to help you see your truth. We're going to help you find why that truth can bring you true love. But understand, we can't always just sit and be right there for you. So don't take it personal if we can't get back to that email that you know you need to pour your heart out for us to see the energy of what you put into it. We do see the energy and we do get it. Because you watched all 24 of our episodes. We're sorry about that. But understand at the same time, if you go back through them, each time you learn something different with everything we put out there, and we did that on purpose. Because the universe said, when you get through this pain and go into it and unite in it, you'll come into union. Not because of what you don't say, but because of what you do say. We love you.
We do.
Thank you.
Thank you.